I kept holding on, waiting for you. I knew you'd make it here. I knew it. It's all that kept me going.
Know that I shall attend to her wounds.
Garius, he tortured me, trying to get me to turn on you. But we can't stay. We need to get out of here.
Watch out!
Ah, Garius. I thought I heard the shadowy slithering.
So, you have made it here. I am impressed. But really, what did you think coming here would accomplish? You have done much to disrupt our war efforts, but you will answer for it, and you alone. Your companions, for them I am prepared to offer mercy. You led them, you ordered them. I spoke at some length with your friend Nishka here, and with others you have traveled with. You have already felt the fractures growing within your tiny group, whether it be because of the paths to power, a slip of the tongue that shows the chink in the armor, or perhaps from those who can think for themselves and recognize the true enemy here.
Bishop.
My debt to you is over, Knight Captain. Don't think this has anything to do with you. It doesn't. But your uncle, he poisoned everything right from the start. You, I respect. But old Duncan, he just can't leave well enough alone sometimes.
Oh, go on, Bishop. We have time. Our Lord will be here soon, and then none of this matters.
You see, Duncan, he saved my life once. Found me outside my burning village. Nothing but dead Luskan all around. No telling what Duncan had told you, so yeah, that was the plan. Need to tie up every potential loose end. And considering how much he talks, that means you as well. Thing is, I was the one who burned that place to the ground, and I didn't want any witnesses. Then Duncan comes along, right when I was wounded, barely holding on, and I can't do anything to silence him. That's it, really. Nothing complicated. Just settling debts that never should have been made. It was part of an initiation ceremony into a Luskan assassination squad, like old Lorne once was. It's something they order all new recruits to do, whether they want to or not, and I don't care for that too much. You see, they order you to slaughter a Neverwinter village as part of the initiation ceremony. I decided to take care of two problems at once, and I chose my own. You see, for every West Harbor that gives rise to someone like you, someone great, there's 100 of me that end up going down the other path. And my village, not worth talking about. It doesn't even deserve to survive. So when they ordered me to destroy a village of my choosing, I saw a chance to kill the Luskans and kill that place that helped make me the fine, upstanding man you see before you. All as a fortunate accident. I was going to burn the village to try and kill the Luskans who were watching over me. There was a trap. But those villagers, those fools, they wouldn't leave when I told them. So they died too. I set a bunch of fires around the perimeter, let it all come circling in. And they all burned like sheep trapped in a corral. I told them to leave, to run, but they wouldn't leave their houses, especially when I told them. So they deserved to die right along with the Luskans watching me. I took a few arrows, had some wounds, and to be honest, wasn't sure I was going to get out of there at all. I was too weak to fight back, but it didn't matter, because for the first time, I felt all these chains come off of me. I felt free at last. But then Duncan came along, right at the end, tying me to that place, tying me to Luskan, tying me to the past. He saved my life. Then he said I owed him in that stupid joking voice of his. But I knew what he meant. He was blackmailing me with what he knew. Then he called his debt due, and that debt was to help you. And I had to do it. Else he would have told everyone that I was at that village, and then the Luskans would have come looking for me. I don't like obligations like that, or obligations like you. Say what you will, but after this, I'm free and clear. Whatever you have to say now, well, it really doesn't matter.
Come now, Bishop, let us be on with this. Our master awaits.
You watch it. I'm not anyone's lackey. Not any...
I think we've heard enough from this Knight of Neverwinter. And from you, Ranger. Now be silent.
Is that so? Well, in that case, you can handle the Shard Bearer on your own. After all, you really don't need me, do you? I think it might be best if you stopped having people stand between you and the Knight Captain here. Torio, Lorne, your Reaver friends. I'm not going to fight your battles.
You will die here if you leave, Bishop. I will come for you when I am done here.
Garius, you're going to die if you stay.
You were never a true leader, even with the ritual and the sword of Gith at your side. Do you think all your companions who follow you would follow you to death? I think not.
Know that the choice is a simple one, Garius. If you fight us all.
Ah, of course. But let us ask each in turn, and we shall see the truth of it. And dear Nishka, let us start with her. Just to drive the blade home.
What? Nishka?
I tortured her, it is true. But cutting open your fiendling ally revealed some interesting truths beneath the skin. Wherever she goes, demons dog her footsteps and lie in her path. Zaxis, Mephasm, and I think it is more than coincidence. Lower planes blood draws lower plane blood, and the stronger the ties, the stronger the pull. Your half-demon companion has just the right touch of demon blood in her veins to make some ancient Ilfan binding spells take root. Provided you shed enough of the owner's blood on the stones of this fortress, of course. She must have a most unusual heritage for her blood, even as thinned as it is, to carry such power. And once she ran out of screams, she learned to obey. Didn't you, my dear?
You'll see the hells soon enough, Garius. I promise you.
Don't struggle over much against the binding tiefling. Save your energy for the battle to come. And really, I think the execution of this irritating Knight Captain is a small price for your freedom. The alternative is much worse, I assure you.
I am so sorry. But I have to do it. It's like the weight of this whole fortress is pushing down on me. All of Ilfarn all at once.
Come on, fiendling.
I can't do this. I won't do this. By the hells, I'm not gonna turn on the one person who showed me kindness. And if it costs my life, so be it.
You will pay the price for your disobedience shortly. But there are others who even now question their loyalty. Sand, I know you studied at the Hoss Tower, and what relics you saw there are nothing compared to the ones that lie here. The secrets of ancient Ilfan, the power you seek is here. And I can allow you to rectify certain inequities.
Yes, well, as tempting as the offer to become one of the many Shadow Reavers we have already slain is, I shall pass. Not much future, you see, for you or them. Besides, the little girl here, she needs minding, else bad things could happen to us all, and I will not allow that to happen.
Ah, and then comes the matter of restraint. I can feel your indignation, Quara. Your power rolls off as your anger grows, as those weaker than you claim to understand you, when all they want to do is drag you down. The power you have, Imagine if it was increased threefold, tenfold, 100-fold, without limit, without restraint. All the chiding and lessons and lies of the Academy and your father would be nothing against such power. I mean, truly, what more is there to learn from the people of Neverwinter? Not much, I think. Their time on this plane is done. And have your companions offered you any insights? Or simply more hostility? It sounds to me as if they are simply another academy of narrow-minded fools one needs to separate yourself from. Carve your own path, my dear, and I will show you the way.
Even if Sand wasn't against you, I'd stand with you. I'm tired of him and all the rest telling me what to do and how, when. I'm the one with the power, not them.
And this is what I feared all along. The girl has become a child, and now, Kara, you are our enemy.
And Amanjero. History can be rewritten this hour. Your allegiances need not remain. There is so much pain that can be undone by my lord. All those wasted decades. They need not have been in vain. The contracts with the infernal legions that bind you with enough power, those are easily broken. As for the Githyanki, we can take the battle to them as well. You need never fear either group again. And your dear Chandra, she need not remain dead. We can return her to you, and her life that you missed. You can come to know her again.
You could promise all that and more, Garius, but for all your empty promises, I have seen the one I follow accomplish so much more. And Garius, for mentioning Chandra to me, I shall enjoy watching you die.
Huh. Well now, it was worth a try. Forgive me. Just a small precaution to shield the portal from the bloodshed to come. After all, the King of Shadows is almost here. Too bad you won't be alive to witness it.
Through blood shall come your death.
Oh, yes.
I can do that.
Magnum Raramatier.
Everybody, follow me!
Will do.
Everybody, follow me!
Me?
Aleme Vogreni.
More have come to block our
You
path.
two-faced son of a kobold.
More have come to block our path.
Let's get him.
Hells. Was that all right?
That is within my power. Let's attack!
My tear's right, but you two-faced son of a kobold.
Illithid, Mind Flayer's slave.
Time for a little fun.
Omnis and
Looks
Look! Enemies!
will do.
Ah, it seems we have new friends.
Betrayer.
Oh!
Voxels omnis and air.
Looks like we have company. Take that!
It seems enemies have arrived.
Attack! My tear's right, Botic. Ha!
More have come to block our path.
Magnum Paramatir.
Ah, it seems we have new friends.
More have come to block our path.
Will do.
That is within my power.
It seems our foes are limitless.
That is within my power.
Magnum Paramatir.
I can do that.
Looks like we have company.
More have come to block our path.
Bonaparte.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
shall not last long! Ha!
I suppose I could say something about a Luskin-bred dog or a house tower thrall, but really it's not polite to say.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
More have come to block our path.
Vox nos ate. Alto dia. Magnum para matir.
Let our enemies fall before us!
Lei me vogreni.
Mario Rocco.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
I can do that. Let us attack.
More have come to block our path.
Et alto dia.
My tears right, buttock.
We've got company.
Let us attack.
Mentosus form.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
I'll take you.
Illithid, Mind Flayer's slave.
Tortus and you.
All right, everyone. Attack.
Filthy hellspawn!
Sure in the face. Gir de Quijun. Kilkofim Safin.
That's it for me.
More have come to block our path.
Obsido expur vindict.
Will do.
Kilkofim Safin.
More have come to block our path.
All right, everyone, attack. We've got company. All right, everyone, attack.
But they were our friends. And now we've lost them. Like we lost Chandra. What made them do that?
Know that shadows offer many temptations, but the end result is empty, as was their deaths.
It looks like the portal's opening, no matter what we do, but I swear I'm going to go out fighting!
We haven't traveled all this way to give up now. There must be something we can do, something to stop the King of Shadows. If there's anything you need from the bodies of our former allies, take it. We'll need everything we can to survive this.
Is you. I know why you have come. Ambition and evil has brought you here. Those who follow you are blind to your true nature and purpose. I see into your mortal heart and everything that guides your actions. Those that travel with you are tools. Nothing more.
Know that the time of your lies is over, King of Shadows. Casting lies upon the Kalak-Cha will not save you from the judgment that comes.
As we have traveled, I have seen your nature, and perhaps in following you, I have committed evil as well. But the King of Shadows must be stopped.
It does not matter. Not now, perhaps not ever. All that matters is destroying the King of Shadows.
And so, our leader becomes a reflection of you, Amanjaro. And it is little surprise to me that you welcome it.
Know that this path has brought us to our destination. All that matters is that the Kalak-Cha is with us now, as was intended.
And yet, they all believe you can save them. That you should save them. Frightened mortals clamor for one to lead them. To protect them from all they fear. But when the threat is gone, they shall come to fear you and tear you down. Then it is in your best interest to cast off these tools and join me as an ally. You need not die. You need not be cleansed. Only the weak require servants. From you, I merely require your willingness to sever your ties and protect something greater than yourself. A lesson Garius never learned. As a demonstration of your commitment to our alliance, we ask you to eliminate those who followed you here.
Do not do this. Do not even consider it.
If you do this, you will end up like Garius, despite what the King of Shadows says.
I will not. If you lack the strength to defeat them yourself, you are of little use.
I put too much faith in you, and now I will see you dead.
I'd watch your mouth, Amon. I don't really like you talking to your hero that way. Why you put up with these allies for so long, I'll never know. Idiots who can't do a thing by themselves, who follow you even when they know it's wrong. That's a betrayal. Besides, I'd love to sink my blade into a certain paladin. Let me have him, and that's all I ask.
You will never land a killing blow against me, Bishop.
Oh, eventually I will, Cassavir. You see, I want you to suffer first. Follow me.
Follow me and try to keep up. Show me the face.
Done.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
Done. Yeah. Yeah.
True blood shall come your death.
We've got company.
I'll be over.
Done.
Will do.
Done.
All right, everyone. Attack.
Time for a new
Lost in bread, bastard.
We've got company.
Forgive me. But I have finished.
I'll see you all in the hell. Yeah.
time for a little fun.
Will do.
Done.
Will do.
Let's attack! Lust inbred bastard!
Will do.
Yeah.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, attack.
Yeah. Follow me.
All right, everyone, attack.
Done.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
I'll see you all.
We've got company.
Let us settle this. So che troperali genisci. These enemies. Poche loro mezz travati. And looks like we have more lambs to the slaughter.
All right, everyone, attack.
And looks like we have more lambs.
Will do.
Let's attack!
I think we've had enough of this
two-faced son of a kobold.
I'll see you all in hell. Follow me.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got company.
Let's attack!
We've got company.
Done. Done. Yeah. And looks like we have more lambs to the slaughter.
We've got company. Will do.
Sorry.
Done. And looks like we have...
We've got company.
Let's
You two-faced son of a kobold. Lemme Vokrain.
Done.
All right, everyone, attack.
That's it for me.
Will do. Lemme Vokrain. Yes. Yes.
Lost in bread, bastard!
I'll handle this one.
Will do. All right, everyone, attack. Will do.
Lost in bread, bastard!
Keep Kotim Safik.
Let's attack!
Follow me and try to keep up.
Yeah.
Will do. Will do. Here, Kishun. Lemme Vokrain.
I've wanted to do that to them since we started traveling together. That was the most fun I've had in years.
Do not mourn for them. Even in death, they shall serve Ilfan and protect it.
My tears become dust before they escape my eyes. Yet know that in death we still serve.
My blade is yours. Let the people, the life of Neverwinter, fall before Shadow.
It will be a slaughter, but our battle shall have purpose. We shall serve an empire and bring ruin to its enemies.
Let power finally be unleashed, without restraint, without bounds, and let it consume all that stand against us.
And let knowledge serve us as weapons in our battle as well.
And for an empire that has betrayed us, let us forsake it for one that is true. Our allegiance is yours, King of Shadows.
Now let us continue with the cleansing. Neverwinter will fall before the moon waxes.
Before the Knight Captain had traveled to the Vale of Myrtleane, it seemed the King of Shadows' progress had been slowed, perhaps even stopped. It was a vain hope, for barely a day after his journey into the Vale, the forces of the King of Shadows suddenly rolled across the land like a tide. There was no sign of Garius, no sign of the Reavers at the front of the Dark Armies, just a shadowy general that led the dead through town, city, and finally to Crossroad Keep itself. Without the Knight Captain to bolster the Keep's forces, Crossroad Keep quickly fell, and the soldiers were driven to Waterdeep and the surrounding lands. But there, at the unmarked ancient borders of the Ilfarn Empire, the Shadows stopped their advance and remained still. To this day, the line of shadow is one none will dare cross, and the people of Neverwinter live with the knowledge that there are stretches of the Sword Coast where dawn's light will never fall again. No one truly knows what came of the Knight Captain and the other heroes when they traveled to the King of Shadows' fortress, but all agree that the shadowy general that emerged must have slain the Knight Captain. For the general wore the Knight Captain's cloak and bore a silver sword that had once belonged to the Lord of Crossroad Keep. In the year following the war against the King of Shadows, an eerie quiet fell over the city of Neverwinter. Emboldened by the actions of the Shard-Bearer, the thieves of Neverwinter took back the docks, the merchant quarter, and the rest of the city was claimed by their silent, dark law. The docks themselves became dangerous, and any criminal or outlaw not sanctioned by the Shadow Thieves was put to a quick, brutal death. Bevel, crushed by the events at West Harbor and the Second War of Shadow, soon deserted the forces of Neverwinter when they were sent on a resupply mission to Old Owl Well. He is said to have made a solitary home there, still tortured by the memories of what happened to him during the war. Shortly after the war, Dagon attempted to return to West Harbor, believing that the Shadow General that led the King of Shadows' armies could be found there. His path was the correct one, but not as he intended. He was intercepted by beasts along the road south of Highcliff and brought in pieces to the Shadow General, who watched Dagon be consumed by his minions, then raised him from the dead to die again and again for his amusement. It is said that Dagon's corpse is embedded in a pillar of the dead in the Vale of Myrtleane, his mouth left hanging open so the wind might whistle through it in a mockery of the song portals of Ilfarn. Following the rise of the King of Shadows and his general, the Mere of Dead Men became an increasingly desolate place. The ruins of West Harbor, in particular, became a dark gathering ground for the shadows and dead of the Mere, and the tiny farming village became a twisted shadow of the once proud dwelling of harbormen. The farm of Chandra Jarrow was soon claimed by the wilds surrounding Highcliff. Chandra Jarrow followed the path of her ancestor, her efforts forgotten and unknown as those of Amon Jarrow during his time. In the years after the war, a strange tranquility settled over portions of the Mere, in contrast to the horrors that had taken place there. There were sightings of a mysterious elven female, cloaked in mist, who would lead lost travelers to sanctuary within the mere. The identity of the woman was never known, but glimpses of her over the years seemed to indicate that she was a troubled, sad figure and looked as if she had lost someone she cared deeply about. The Lord of Crossroad Keep returned when the King of Shadows came to reclaim the ancient citadel. The Servant of Shadow slayed all the inhabitants he had gathered, and he used their bodies to form a new wall around his home. It is said that this beast resides there still with the shadows, where the heads of his former companions form a silent gallery around him, frozen in dark screams. Of the Gith Yankee and their Lich Queen, no more was heard. Driven from the Sword Coast by the Shardbearer, it seemed as if the hunters had retreated to their citadels on the astral plane. Even the wisest sages of Faerun know that whoever holds such a blade shall have a long journey ahead of them, both in the realms and beyond. But that is a tale for another time.